Okay, everybody, the previous video I did about Amber Gibson had a few other videos inside of it, which caused a lot of confusion. And then the images that I had received from the article were actually incorrect images, as I later found out. So I apologize for that. And we're going to redo this story, but more accurately and with more detail. So this is 16-year-old Amber Gibson, who had a very hard, very short life. She actually ended up getting raped as a 16-year-old. And it was by this kid here, Jamie Starr. Now, he was 20 years old, she was 16. He's actually accused of getting another girl drunk and raping her as well, who was also under the age. So one wintry night, she goes out to meet up with her brother, super excited about it. I guess they get into an argument, and he ends up choking her and beating her. Now, DNA evidence would actually show that she was raped by her brother and that he actually had DNA on all sorts of areas of her body, including her buttocks and her thighs and her intimate parts. So after leaving her on the side of the road, a 44-year-old man named Steven discovered her body. What should he do? Well, if he was a good person, he would have reported it to the police. Instead, he was a perv. So what he decided to do was also to inappropriately touch her, and his DNA was found in her bra and her other intimate parts. Then, as a creep would, he hid her body to come back to it later, and I assume to do the same thing. It doesn't really say that, but I mean, why else would you do that? Now, I have to caveat all this by saying that the trial is actually occurring right now, real time. And so technically, the forensic biologist tells the court that this is a 1 billion times more likely to have come from these guys instead of an unrelated individual. But these crimes are technically alleged until officially found guilty. Except for this dude. He was accused of actually raping her and sentenced. Unfortunately, she died prior to actually being in court watching him get accused. But she was able to actually still provide her testimony, which helped get him convicted of rape.